Hey there, welcome back. Today we've got a doozy straight out of the White House playbook. Imagine if politics was a reality TV show. Well, folks, it kind of is. We're talking about President Donald Trump's administration and allegations that the Justice Department is being used to go after political rivals. It's like a plot from a spy thriller, but with more tweets and fewer explosions. We'll break it down and explain what's really going on. Let's dive in. First off, let's set the stage. President Trump, who won re-election in 2024 and took office again in January 2025, has never been shy about calling out folks he sees as opponents. During his campaigns, he often talked about draining the swamp and holding people accountable. You know, the classic political rhetoric that gets crowds cheering. But fast forward to October 2025, and things have escalated. Reports are swirling that the Justice Department, under Attorney General Pam Bondi, is pursuing charges against several high-profile figures who have crossed paths with Trump in the past. Now, to be clear, this isn't just water-cooler gossip. According to multiple sources, Trump accidentally posted a message on social media, pressuring Bondi to go after his enemies. Oops, it's like accidentally sending a text to your boss complaining about them. We've all been there, right? But in this case, it's the President of the United States, and the stakes are way higher. Imagine if your group chat mishaps could launch federal investigations. Talk about a plot twist. This has led to real actions. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. One of the key figures in the spotlight is Letitia James, the former New York Attorney General, who led civil cases against Trump and his businesses back in the day. In early October 2025, the DOJ indicted her on charges of alleged bank fraud. Critics are calling it retaliation, pointing out the timing, right after Trump's public calls for investigations into those who prosecuted him. James, for her part, has denied the allegations and called it a witch hunt, flipping the script in a way that's almost poetic. Here's how it unfolded. Back in September, Trump started ramping up rhetoric about prosecuting corrupt officials. By October 7th, the New York Times published a list of targets, including James, former FBI Director James Comey, and others involved in past investigations against Trump. Comey, you might remember, was fired by Trump in his first term. Drama alert. Now the DOJ is looking into him again, with Trump allies saying it's about accountability, not revenge. Wait, there's more. Former special counsel Jack Smith, who led probes into Trump before the election, went public in mid-October 2025, calling the whole thing retribution and warning about the dangers to democracy. Smith testified before Congress, saying politics shouldn't infect prosecutions, a sentiment echoed by many legal experts. It's like if your favorite superhero movie had the hero and villain switching roles every sequel. Confusing, but you can't look away. Let's balance this out. Fairness is key in news, right? The Trump administration defends these actions vigorously. Vice President J.D. Vance stated in an interview that the DOJ isn't acting on Trump's personal opinions, but on evidence of wrongdoing. Attorney General Bondi, in a fiery Senate hearing on October 7th, pushed back against accusations of weaponization, saying the department is focused on justice for all Americans, not politics. Supporters argue that past investigations into Trump were politically motivated, so turnabout is fair play. Or at least, that's the narrative. However, not everyone's on board. Even some prominent Republicans have slammed the moves, calling them a threat to rights and the economy. And NPR reports growing unease within the Justice Department itself, with career officials worried about the independence of the institution. It's a classic Washington divide. One side sees it as cleaning house, the other as a slippery slope. This story raises big questions about the line between justice and politics. As of October 14, 2025, more indictments could be coming, and Congress is gearing up for hearings. Trump has even mentioned a list of Democrat programs to shut down. Stay tuned for that drama. Phew, that's a lot to unpack, folks. Remember, in a democracy, we all win when institutions stay impartial. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, drop a comment. What's your take on this? See you next time for more news with a smile. Peace out.